Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing something very different. I'm actually at Bolesworth right now and I'm actually going to be riding in the ring with Geoff Billington, who's going to be giving a clinic to me and some other influencers. I'm super excited. I've been keeping this a secret for so long. So we're going to jump straight into it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Bolesworth and what's happening here. Today we're promoting for the Bolesworth International that is happening in June between the 14th and the 18th. All of the ticket details will be down below. But yeah, let's jump into it. So as I mentioned, today is a promotion day for Bolesworth International. So if you haven't heard of Bolesworth International, it's basically 5 days of equestrian entertainment, and this year it is bigger and better than ever. The event will be packed full of show jumping, eventing Grand Prix, live music, shopping, action, you name it, it's all there, including entertainment from the likes of Ben Atkinson. And if you're attending on Wednesday the 14th of June, you can even meet me as I'm hosting a meet and greet at the show. But this vlog is all about today. So I have been invited to join fellow influencers and riders to take part in a promotion day and ride in a clinic taught by none other than the show jumping legend that is Geoff Billington. So to begin with, some of the groups started in the castle arena outside in the morning, and we were split into different groups depending on what we were jumping today. I'm going to be jumping this afternoon, so I first came down to watch some of the influencers jump, and you might recognise a few of them in the first class. So first up were the actual show jumpers. So first up we had Kate, aka Blob the Cob, on Carly, and then there was Evie Toombs on Jack, and then next up was Super Lils, and finally in the first group was Rosie Campbell. So lots and lots of exciting show jumpers in the first group who made it look all very easy. So once the first group had survived, I thought I'd go and grab my horse and give them a little bit of a leg stretch and also show you around the grounds of Bolesworth. But first I need to introduce you all to her. So I've not actually brought one of my own horses. I have borrowed the lovely Rose. So sadly Smokey isn't feeling very well at the moment. He's not really performing very well in the saddle, so we're doing a few investigations with him. So in the meantime I have very kindly been offered Rose to bring today. So she's owned by the Tillies and she is a Grey Connemara, my absolute favourite of course. She's a little bit bigger than Smokey, she's about 15'1", and she's an eventing pony, so she goes out at the moment and does B90s, so it should be fine today, we should be fine. I've only ridden her twice before now, and I had a lesson with her on Sunday, and she's an incredibly good girl, incredibly good, so I'm very excited to be riding her today. So we arrived late last night and Rose has been in the stable ever since, so I thought I'd bring her out, give her a leg stretch and show her around the grounds of Bolesworth because there is a lot to explore. So I thought I'd bring her down to near the arena so she could get desensitised, as that's where we're meant to be riding later, and it is the most beautiful backdrop of Bolesworth Castle. So I brought her out with Carly, Kate's horse, and then Bianca on Ellie, and we just went for a little ride round just to stretch her legs and show them the surroundings. And then I thought we'll head up to the castle and have a little bit of an explore. The sun actually came out for us, which was so nice, so it meant we could get some really nice photos as well. So we got some photos for the promotion, and then I thought let's go have a little bit of a nosy around the castle. So guys, welcome to my new house. No, I absolutely wish. So I have been very, very lucky enough to actually stay in Bolesworth Castle last night, ready for today. It is absolutely incredible. Bolesworth itself is beautiful. So a massive thank you to Bolesworth for inviting me, having me here today, but also just, welcoming me and opening their doors to us, because it is pretty incredible. So once we'd finished exploring, I then went and took Rose back to the stable. I'm going to untack her and let her just have a little bit of chill time and some hay before we have to tack up again this afternoon and ride as part of the jump clinic, which I'm super excited for.
Should we smell that haylage? There's one carrot.
What's this? Are you going to do your trick? Show everyone your trick. Right.
Oh. Oh, he's so cute.
And of course, I couldn't come somewhere as prestigious as Bolesworth and not have all the gear. It might be all the gear, no idea. We'll see how the jump lesson goes. But today I am kitted out by Woofwear, wearing all of their items. I'm in the colour turquoise to match the Bolesworth colours. I absolutely love this, especially on a grey. You can buy this from Equestrian, and there is a 10% off code down in the description bar below, so be sure to check that out. And speaking of looking the part, I noticed that little Miss Rose had a few dirty spots, so we're going to give her a swinger to keep her occupied, give her a little bit of a clean, and then she can enjoy her lunch and a snack in peace.
Yes, she will be after this. Yummy.
Mine don't normally, because it is dry, it's just got a little bit wet. It'll be fine.
Ooh, she loves this camera. She's like, I'm posed, I'm ready.
Yeah, mine loves them.
What you got on that? Just normal soap?
Goodbye flies.
It's coming off well.
Don't say that yet. I have a stain remover, but I've not brought it with me, obviously. Why would you bring a stain remover when you're taking a grey away? That would be too obvious. That should be okay, wouldn't it? So guys, I've had a ride round and look who I found with me. You know, Influence Day, found some influencers. So if you don't know, are you going to introduce yourself?
Oh, me as well. Hi guys, I'm Alana from Alana Clark Equestrian. I do TikToks, Instagrams and YouTubes.
She does, and you're very big on TikTok, because I see you all the time. And then behind me, we have the lovely Lily.
Hi.
Want to introduce yourself?
I'm Lily, also as Super Lils. I'm here with Indy, she's in the back, she's hiding. She's had enough of the cameras today.
Too much, too much.
It's too much for her today. But yeah, we're all here, Bolesworth Castle.
She's an actual show jumper at an actual show jumping clinic. We're imposters, but we're gonna make it work.
For a good time, basically.
And maybe not a long time.
No.
So guys, we're gonna show you Alana's new horse, because if you didn't know, she's got a new pony. And look, it's a grey.
Right, so this is Jensen. He's actually my mum's, so not mine, so I've stolen him for the day. He is an ex-2-star eventer, so he did that but a number of years ago.
She left that out when she told me she was bringing an eventer.
No, but when I tell you he did that many years ago, and I am a dressage rider, okay, through and through, so he might be able to jump it. Me, not so much.
Oh, she can. She's being modest, isn't she? Yeah. Look at him pulling faces.
Cute, bless him. But no, he's 13. I've only actually had him 3 weeks, so it could get quite entertaining today. This is only the second. Yeah, the second time I've had him out somewhere else. So, and the first time he's been in a stable somewhere else. So I've literally no idea how today's going to go. I've never had him in a group lesson either. So it could get very interesting. I mean, like, Geoff, dressage rider, event horse, help.
Yeah. And now for my favourite part of the day, it's lunchtime. So we're all heading into the indoor arena, ready to grab some food, and I am actually riding after lunch. So by this point, I'm getting pretty nervous. Everyone's kissing me today.
You're going to have no foundation left.
Oh, none. Absolutely none. And we also got lunch with a view, so as well as being in the incredibly gorgeous indoor arena here at Bolesworth, Geoff Billington was also giving us all a little bit of a demo while we had our lunch. You know, no pressure there, that's it. Geoff just showed me exactly how it's meant to be done right before I ride and you give me a lesson. The butterflies were at peak level at this point, especially when I had a look at the list, and I am riding with the amazing Alana Clark, Meg Elthick and Bianca from Heli, and she has got the most beautiful show jumper, so the pressure is on, guys.
Watching Geoff eating cake.
So once Geoff has shown us how it's done, it was time to get all the influencers and riders together for some photographs, and I haven't had a chance to put every single person's round of riding in this video, so apologies, but head over to their different channels, social medias, to check out how their day went and what they got up to.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go!
And then finally, it's time for me to head over and start tacking up Rose. So today I'm going to be riding Rose in the Woofwear Pro tendon boots. These are my favourite boots for jumping, my favourite tendon boots. They are so protective but also quite flexible, and they allow air to the tendon for cooling as well. So these are the perfect boot to wear for our jump clinic today. And then, of course, Rose's owners have provided me with her tack. I haven't brought my own tack for this one, although I am putting her in Woofwear's saddle pad. This is the Fusion collection in turquoise, and again, I said earlier, I absolutely adore this colour, and she looks just so cute.
So blue, all matches.
already from Instagram, I've had a few people asking me about where Rose's bridle is from, and I will find out for you guys. I'll ask her owner next time I see her because it is a very nice bridle. I've also just popped my Helite jacket on. Now this is actually my first ever time wearing an air jacket. I've always been a body protector kind of gal, but Helite are sponsoring the event today, so we've all been offered the chance to wear one, and I thought I would give it a go. I'm wearing the adult extra small here, but I think I need a slightly smaller fit, so I'm going to try out the child's extra large, which is actually what I am in a body protector as well. But yeah, and on board we get, ready for the Geoff Billington clinic. I was so nervous.
And we're pushing them across this way. Don't start kicking with your outside leg. We want the horse to go away from this leg and then catch it, right straight. Use your right leg. Right, so let's all go down, start down there, one at a time. When one gets to the far end.
So we start off with some pole work, and Alana was the first one to go on Jensen. As you can see, they look super smart. Don't you think Jensen really reminds me of Chili? Like, I just can't get it out of my head that he just really reminds me of him. Then it was Arton, and Rose was very enthusiastic. I think just being in a new environment and obviously being a completely new partnership was very exciting for us. So yeah, we got told to slow down a lot in this lesson.
Right. Move it across, move it full across, your arms together, and straight.
We were also joined by Bianca, who is actually from Helite, on her beautiful horse. So she owns Ellie, who is the most beautiful but gigantic show jumper I have ever seen. And last but certainly not least, I'm sure she will need no introduction here over on YouTube, I was also riding with the wonderful Meg Elphick. Now, she wasn't on one of her horses, so I wasn't the only one on another horse. She actually borrowed a youngster who I believe was a friend of the organisers of Bolesworth. So this is the lovely Spring that she is riding.
Right, girls, we're going to do it in sitting trot now.
As someone who can't remember the last time they did sitting trot on their own horse, never mind someone else's, I knew this wasn't going to look pretty.
Not too quick, whoa, 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 whoa. Rhythm and balance. Keep the tempo. That's good. Excellent. Hands together. Hands together. Remember, we're doing it with our legs. Put your left leg on. Catch it with your right leg. Right leg across and straight. I'm not doing this just to make you feel sick. There is a reason. I'm going to tell you what the reason is in a minute. When we're riding around a show jumping course, we've got to have the horse between hand and leg. And I get to where Bianca is here, and the horse decides to spook away from that cavaletti. So it comes across here. A bit further back nearly. The natural thing to want to do is get hold of your left rein and drag it back in. If we just pull on our left rein, the horse is going to go sideways and start going like a crab. We've got to be able to push it across with our right leg as well as pulling it, so we straighten it up. So when it gets to the fence, its back legs are in line with its front legs, then it can push off the ground. If we just pull it with our left rein, you get to the fence, its front legs are over there, its back legs are where my feet are, and it can't push in a straight line. So that's why this exercise here is very important. And it's an easy exercise that we can do, even in the collecting ring. We don't need the poles. Once you've got it set in your mind what you want to do, you can go in the collecting ring and just start to warm up. Nice, gentle sitting trot, sideways, 2 strides straight, sideways, 2 strides straight. So we're really getting a connection. We don't want to pull the horses back in the mouth. We just want to massage the bit in the mouth, a bit like you're playing a flute or something. You know, playing there, not pulling there. If we just play with the bit in the reins, that's why we don't want the reins too long, because if we're back here, then we can't start playing. If we've got a straight line from the elbow through the wrist to the bit, then we can play with the bit. We can go that way if we're turning, we can go that way if we're turning. And that's what we want to do. When we're turning a corner, we don't just want to pull on one rein. If we turn it like we're holding a set of racing cycle handlebars, if we turn her head, her shoulders, her hands and her hips, if we can turn around the corner there and there, we can go wherever we want then. And that's like even in a jump off, if I'm turning back to this fence, I don't just want to swing on my left rein here. If I just pull on my left rein, it'll bulge out through its right shoulder and clear off over there. But if I bring it round there, I'm in a straight line and off I can go. So that is the reason for that. Canter poles, girls. The idea of the canter poles is to create a bouncy canter. So that we're coming round on the right rein and the horses are going bounce, bounce, bounce. Imagine I've got a beach ball and I start bouncing it. If I keep my elbow close to me, I can go forwards, sideways, backwards. I'm still balanced, in control. If I go out there, I lose the balance. Your horse is the same. Keep it coming forward from behind, keep it underneath you, and keep it bouncing. Now listen, when you set off, just gently play with the bit, squeeze it forward, try and get it in a nice shape before you set off. Steady. Oh. It's going to try and run, don't let it. Oh. Keep going, one more time. Steady. Whoa. That's good. Yes. And stop. Whoa. Distance. And the horse started getting too quick, we'd want to make a half halt. We'd want to go from there to there. But if we do that at the moment, the horse will just ignore us and keep cantering. So we're going to do a full halt. We're going to canter down the poles, bounce, bounce, bounce. When we get in between these tram lines here, we're going to stop them dead. And the way that we're going to do that, when we get to here, we're going to sit down and lean back at the same time that we're pulling. Whoa! And I want you to really wrestle with them to stop, because I'm drawing a line in the sand here, and that is the edge of the cliff. There's a 100-metre drop there, and if your horse's feet go over that, you're a goner. It's life and death, this. If your horse's feet go over it, there's only one way to get your life back. That's give Geoff another 20 quid. And I know you don't like doing that. You're going to do it 3 times consecutive. The second time round, when your body comes back, you'll feel the horse start to just come back a little bit, but you'll probably still go over the cliff. The third time, when your body comes back, you'll really feel them. They'll have got the message then. They'll go, whoa. Right, Bianca. Canter. We don't need to create any power with her because she's got a Ferrari engine. Keep your canter. Keep your canter. Sit down, lean back. Whoa. Perfect. Do it again. That's good. Sit down, gently lean back. Whoa. And patter. Good. Well done. Right. Just listen to that rain outside, girls, and think how lucky we are. Okay. Lighten your seat up next time, Meg. That's 20 quid you owe me, by the way. And don't think you can back up a cliff. It's impossible. We'll go double a quits now. Stay light. Good, forward. Sit down, lean back. Whoa. Bloody hell. You nearly fell for me then, didn't you? Good, good. Gently sit down, lean back. Look at that. Perfect. Well done. Perfect. Whoa, good. Pat it. Whoa, whoa. Okay, give it a pat. Steady. Go on, go with it. Right, Georgie, you know then. So you went, it was like going for a big stride. You did the right thing, you moved it forward with your leg, but then you should have just gone with it. You did the right thing, and then you did the wrong thing. You came back against it. That's good. Go with it. Now sit down gently, lean back. Yes.
So once the horses were listening to us nicely and we knew we had breaks, it was then time to start the jumping exercises.
Way up. Keep your hands together. Turn its head right. Good. Whoa. That's good. And again, Georgie. Go with it. Good. Just stop a minute. Right, listen, girls. You saw how it landed on its right leg here. The reason was why, when she took off, she went to try and straighten it up. And when it felt some pressure on the right-hand side of its mouth, it thought, oh, she wants me to land on my right leg. That's what did it. What you've got to do is let them feel a little bit of pressure on the left-hand side of the mouth when you're doing that. So that'll get you to do that. Do it one more time. Turn. Good. Turn. Okay.
And then we moved on to really thinking about our turn and our technique and where we sit into the jump and for the landing. And I actually found this entire lesson so helpful. I don't normally have lessons with show jumpers. I actually work with a dressage trainer and then a venter for my riding, and I really want to start getting more into my show jumping. So this was very eye-opening for me.
Turn. Turn. Steady, slow it down, steady. Whoa-ho, whoa-ho. Turn. Keep going, and again, sorry. Keep going. Keep steady, steady. Turn. Good. Turn. Steady, steady. You're going again after this, so don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Steady, steady, don't push. Steady. Balance, turn. Turn. Now you can stop. Whoa. Whoa. Sit down, lean back. Whoa. Stop. Good. You were glad to stop then, wasn't it? It stopped for the...
And then it was time to put everything we learnt together as a small course, and I know riding a course is mine and Rosa's forte, so this bit I was looking forward to. But no, it was an absolute fantastic lesson, and as you can see, we all improved hugely throughout the session.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, sewing in somewhere I can't find myself. Oh, I feel so alive.
Widow.
As I reach out to the sky, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
And so that brings us to the end of the lesson. I had such a good time. I learned so much, and I'll definitely be taking a lot of this away with me. What an amazing opportunity to be taught by Geoff Billington alongside these incredible ladies. So guys, that is the end of our day at Bolesworth. I've had such an amazing time, and despite the face, so has Rose. We've really enjoyed it. So a massive thank you to Bolesworth for inviting me. I will be back in June for the Bolesworth International Show. There's loads and loads happening, so I'll put all the details in the description box below with a link to tickets. I'm here on the 14th of June, and I'm also doing a meet and greet, so be sure to come and say hi. That would be brilliant. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Bye guys!